Okay, does that make me live? Let me double check. Chat, am I live? Chat, is this real? Um, nope. Put this in behold and ping the role in my Discord. Okay, doke. I think we are live. Should be live. Can I see myself? Can I hear myself? Yes. All right. I am here. And once again, impromptu unscheduled live stream. My goal is over the next few weeks, I should have a more consistent schedule in most of my life, which means I can actually hopefully schedule live streams out ahead of time, which is not something I'm normally able to do, although it's something that I really want to be able to do. So yeah. That being said, is anyone actually even here? Oh, okay. Sorry, a lot of people that I didn't see the chat up at first. What's up, Rent? What's up, Light? What's up, Liam Hacking? Um, almost first. What's the cool red thing in the background? Is part of a marketplace map I worked on. That'll be part of the video, sort of. Not the live stream, but the actual video. What's up, Mr. Puddles? What's up, guys? I see a lot of people who normally come to the streams, so what's up? Yeah, you were mentioned, Liam. I'm pretty chill on the live streams. They're not big live streams, so I usually try to talk to everybody. Um, okay. Hmm. I just imported some stuff. That's an animal. Oh, you're not texting me. Tutorial, please. For what? Oh, I put a period. That's why it didn't work. No, no. Thank you. Okay. So I don't know why he has wheat. Actually, I do know why. You guys don't hear game audio? Well, it's very quiet right now, but I can turn it up. It should be on there. Do you guys hear the music? Do you guys hear the music in the background? Because that just means my game volume is quiet. No, you don't hear the music? Hmm. Do you hear it now? Oh well, the music literally just stopped. It's switching songs. Okay, you guys hear it? You hear? Cool. Alright. Now, first of all, I'm gonna turn you off. I don't want you at the moment. I will mess with you, but I'm not gonna mess with you now. You guys hear the music? Yeah, it's just random copyright-free, streamer-friendly music. The one that absolutely obliterates everything? I feel like I've already done something pretty similar. What's up, Bites the Dust? What's up, Cocoa Candy? Can you do a working ODM or Attack on Titan? I think Fantasy might have already made one of them. What am I banning? 6-7? Is that what you're saying? Alright, let's try. Media info. Okay, close. The one with the really cool visuals that's on Java. I mean, I've done something similar to that. Guppy's using a lot of FMBE, but I think non-FMBE big command videos would be cool to keep doing? I've been doing a lot of non-FMBEs, like I've just been doing a lot of play animations. Oh, what's up, Color? Welcome. Yeah, 25k. I'm pretty close to 25k. Very close to 25k. Maybe I'll do a challenge for 25k. Okay. Do I not have the loop commands set up in here? No, I guess I didn't. That's okay. I gotta do something different for the loop commands. So that's fine. So what we do is execute as an E. Okay, maybe I should explain what I'm doing before I get into the commands. So I'm doing a black hole. I mean, I feel like it's pretty evident in the title. Yeah. I actually don't have too much more to say than that. It's going to be the FMBE black hole. So some of the features are going to be it grows over time, it sucks things into it, and that's sort of how it grows. It's going to actually suck up blocks, and that is how it's going to destroy. Like I don't normally do this, but it's actually going to pick up blocks and destroy the blocks that it picks up. So it is going to devastate terrain. Ignore my ringer volume. I'm gonna silence that. So yes, so it's gonna actually pick up blocks, bring it into it, and as it grows bigger, it's gonna pick up blocks faster and faster. So it's something that's going to escalate and be a bigger threat over time. This is also going to play into the Guppy Duck cinematic universe, which you guys are going to see the start of tomorrow. And I won't say any more than that on what I mean by that. Where debris? Good question. Okay, so replace item, entity eddy, name equals debris. Scores equal explode equals 1. I'm gonna probably switch out explode at some point, but we'll see. Replace item entity slot dot weapon dot main hand. Tried doing that, but it didn't work for my black hole. That'll work fine. I have a good idea on how I want to do this. Diamond pickaxe. Oh no, I gotta remember the loop command. Enchant silk touch. Okay. Good. Can you do the Dominator 3 Storm Chase with commands? I don't know what that is. You can try to explain to me what that is, though. But I don't know what that is. But, as I do, feel free to explain it. Alright, so now I need to... add as... run loot. No, I gotta remember the loot command. Loot. Replace entity at S main hand 0 mine. I feel like that should have worked. Oh, main hand. Is there something that goes after that? No. That's one. Now just do this, dude. It didn't work on you, but okay, so run loot, replace entity at S, replace entity at S, slot dot weapon dot main hands 0 mine main hands. Okay, let me read this one quick. Okay, there we go. It should basically mine any object below it. It should basically become any block now that it spawns on. So that's chill. So now I want to make it so it actually is going to destroy the block below it. Okay. Kill at E. Name equals debris. As item equals diamond. Pickaxe. Oops. Run TP at S. Negative 1. Can you do a tornado intercept vehicle with commands? Oh, is that what that is? Is that what you're talking about? See, vehicles, they can work, and I might mess around with them because I've actually made some developments with FMBEs that I kind of showcase with the Eater Worlds project that I'm still working on, which I might work on in a little bit in this stream. I'm not certain yet. Run. Bill. Blah 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 blah. Air. Roy. Okay. I guess I don't want to do that because it's gonna drop. Yeah, so we can just do. So it's like it's possible, but they don't really end up looking that good, I find. Summon Fox. I gotta tilt this slightly more down, okay. .2, I don't think that's gonna be the right amount. Nope, too far. Try 1.1. Go. That should work. I'll try 1.1 though. Should make it. There we go. Okay, cool. Slightly below, but that's fine. It's not gonna matter because it's gonna move right away. Okay, so basically what's gonna happen is at the center of the black hole, it's gonna start summoning in debris foxes, right? Where's the scoreboard? Dude, what's up, Aaron? Tough. Alright, fair enough. Oops. You see that in chat? You see that? See that? Subscribe to Jericho Plays YouTube. Nah, Jericho's cool. He's on the Discord a lot. Okay. Also, thank you. I appreciate it. use yet. Tag equals. Move desubscribe. Hey, I appreciate it. So what am I at right now? Let me look real quick. I'm at going to YouTube Studio. I'm at 24,663 is what it looks like. So I am less than 400 away. So within the month, I should hit 25K. Well, maybe not in August. Maybe like the very beginning of September. Okay. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Because 25K is kind of like the next milestone. It was 167. He just wanted to do 6-7. That's all. Which, you know, fair enough. Hey, Guppy Duck, do you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No, I don't really watch anime. Okay, now we need to make the black hole. So for now, I'm gonna make the debris spawning because I don't know why I'm doing this really out of order, quite frankly. Oh wait, let me test something. Just gonna do that for now. Okay, so that works, but nope, shouldn't do that. Has item equals diamond pickaxe quantity equals 0 location equals slot dot weapon dot main hand. Okay, I don't know why you didn't get killed. Equals slot dot weapon dot main hand. Should have gotten killed. Thank you, Repeater. I appreciate it for the 2 jewels. Okay, so you should still work. Cool. Gotta change the kill. What's the kill that I have? Let's do scoreboard set. Scoreboard players set. I gotta make ODM, not today. And like I do believe Fantasy has an ODM system already. Sets explode to 100. I gotta start at least one anime at some point. Is that what the kids are saying? Okay. So, as you can see, right now the debris system will eat blocks. Now, some things are just gonna turn to items. I actually have no problem with that. It's going to turn blocks into FMBEs. Right now it just kills them on a timer. I'm going to change that. But, importantly... Importantly, blocks that it can't mine, like bedrock, will not be destroyed. That way it doesn't destroy command blocks. But any other block that is mineable, such as this anvil, it's going to just simply replace it. And like I said, right now on a timer it just dies, but okay. What's up, Play kids? Play kids. Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so now I need to make a black hole fox. Quite frankly, this should be on a separate thing. Give the pickaxe silk touch. Oh yeah, I already did that. That's just a baby fox, that's why it's weird. But I'm just not going. See? How do you give it silk touch? Maybe give something like 50 black hole foxes, different orientations to make it look like a sphere. I'm gonna have a couple, not 50, because that would cause a lot of lag. I haven't quite decided what the visuals are gonna look like. I kind of want to get a lot of the mechanics done first, and then work on the visuals, because the visuals are gonna be more touch and go. Because I'm in a world with a resource pack is why. This is a marketplace map that I worked on. I was curious. Okay, so now I need to work on the black hole. So we're not going to do the visuals first. We're going to just do... tag ID, name equals black hole, add block. It's so good to see you make... It's so good seeing the process of creating these commands. Appreciate it, yeah. It's not the most interesting stream ever, but I think it's fun, and honestly, I think sometimes you guys give me some good input when I'm making some of these projects. Which helps me. Okay, replace item, entity ID, name equals black hole, slot dot weapon dot main hand 0 coal block. We're just gonna start. This is gonna be the black hole for now. Oh, coal blocks look weird in this texture. Well, that's very black. Yeah, we need black concrete. Yeah. Oh, Player Kids just agrees with me. Cool. So I'm gonna mess around with visuals. We're gonna have more than one FMBE representing the visuals of the black hole, but I just want to get the base mechanics done first. Nope. So our objectives: add. I'm just gonna call it hole. Okay. Like I said, visuals come later. Don't worry. I'm not just gonna leave. This is not the end of the black hole. It's all weird visual glitch. Interesting. So maybe for attracting entities, you can force nearby mobs to ride an invisible skeleton horse, teleporting forward to the black hole. It's will rotate and look around. I'll probably not end up doing that. Reason being that not all mobs can ride invisible horses. It's a good idea, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so hole plus 0. It's just the initializer. Scoreboard players add a E. Name equals black hole 0. Okay, just make sure he. See, you guys see the little crack? See. Yeah. Oh, it's gone now when I zoom in, but am I going crazy? I should totally use FMBs to do a backrooms thing, shouldn't I? Should I make backrooms with commands at some point? Or is that too easy? I feel like people have done that a lot. I might not, just because I think a lot of people already have, but I might do it just for the heck of it at some point. Once I get a few other projects finished up. But if I do it, I'm going to make it so you actually like no clip, like random blocks become like no clip zones, if that makes sense. So it's not like something you intentionally do. It'll make it so like throughout the world you actually have a random chance to no clip. Finish the Wither Storm. Bagel YouTube says, so here's the thing. I abandoned the Wither Storm Part 2 on purpose for the same reason I abandoned the Eater of Worlds. I now have the fix for the Eater of Worlds, which means that I might be able to have the fix for the Wither Storm and finish it, as well as improve the visuals. Because I think I have a less laggy way to do FMBEs now. Okay, you may have explained it, but how does the debris pick the exact block for its hands that it gets destroyed by the black hole? Like how is the debris going to get to a specific location, or how does the debris specifically like pick up the block? Because if you're asking how does it just get the block below it, it's just the loot command, like Aaron said. As far as respawning it, it's going to be spread players. Okay, so that's a black hole. So, execute as E name equals debris at S. Thanks for interacting with chat so much. Not many other YouTubers do that. Dude, I mean, I'm a small YouTuber, all things considered, in the grand scale of things. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna interact with the chat. I read pretty much every comment that I get. Like, I appreciate you guys. That's all there is to it. Run scoreboard players add at E articles. Black hole. Hole 1. What's the point of doing a live stream too if you're not gonna talk with chat? Like, just make a video at that point. Gonna do this in a weird way, but whatever. Wait, nope, not that. Okay. TP real quick. Execute as at E name equals debris run TP at S facing at E61 name equals black hole. Alright, this should it doesn't eat it, but it should. Give me 1 second, Bagel, and I will read your chats. Ow. Yeah. The baby one's all fixed. Okay. Maybe for the phase blocks, if you do the back rooms, you can have armor stand pick random blocks, use loot to make them at FMBE, and then every few seconds make the visual glitch with particles. That's a good idea. Okay. So we have it working, by the way. So if it picks up debris. Oh, yeah. That for now, that should make it consistent. Yeah, well, there we go. And now we should be good. The babies move the position. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't spawn babies, don't worry. Okay. Have the blocks spiral? Yes. That is what I was going to do too. So that's actually super easy to do. Just do something like this. I gotta do a stronger one. Letting you know I was in stream the whole time. Okay, cool. Should have spiraled more. I'm not sure why it didn't. What do you guys think of that? That's not bad. Maybe get a bit slower. Yeah, okay, that's alright. I used some add-ons, only my own models, and with command blocks made my own Witherstorm. Those almost identical. Okay, tough. Yeah, the black hole's gonna grow. See the side of the screen where I have the hole score? Each time the black hole picks up a block, its score goes up by 1. And that's what's gonna be controlling the size. Yeah, timer's killing him. That's why I'm extending the timer. I'm making the timer like 4 times longer. Make ICBMs with commands? That'd be fun. I have made some missiles before, not a full-on like ICBM. I mean, you can definitely recreate the nuke explosion, but it'd be kind of fun to have like a remote-controlled ICBM. I might mess around with that at some point. That's a good idea. Okay. Over commands. Cool. Okay, now I need to make it spawn debris. So... Oops. As at E, name equals black hole. Score is equal block. Nope. Hole equals 0 dot dot. And we'll say 25. Run. Summon. No, we'll do that. That's all you need to do. Run, summon. Box debris. What if all the entities that got sucked in got sent to the end? That's a funny idea, actually. For the black hole, make a TP towards the player as well, slowly using ticking area to make the entity load chunks around it. That's actually a really good idea, Bagel. I might incorporate that. That's fine. Perfectly fine. This should be, oh my god, 50 tick delay. About 250. Okay, so then it's execute as an E, tag equals not moved, name equals debris, at S, run, spread players. Why do I always forget the spread player syntax because it's weird. Squiggle, squiggle, say 120 at S. Okay, that's what it is. Spread player, squiggle, squiggle, 120 at S. Run. Tag at S, add move. I don't need to do the execute, but whatever. Go objectives. This sidebar, explode. Okay. Are you working? Okay. I should probably do that, yeah. I forgot that spread players moves you a thing up. I think that's why nothing's going on right now. Execute as at S, run, TP, at S, womp, 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 womp. Let's see if that fixes it. There we go. Okay. Got to make the timer way bigger. I think it's spread playering all of them, which I don't know why. Should be. I should have the tag. Oh. I'm just an idiot. I can also make it so they speed up the closer they get to the thing, which is something I intend to do. Alright, let me just kill everything real quick. Object where? Where are you? Oh, you have it. type that with custom. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a lot better visuals for black hole, just not yet. Oh, I gotta do it. Box. Minecraft as adult. And no. Yeah, it should just be that. There you go. That one's probably easy. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the black hole visuals later. Now they should kind of raise up a bit. Second here. So basically, as they get closer, they're going to start orbiting a little bit quicker. Let me check out the chat. Not me vibing to the music. Nice. While you're working on the Python project. Can you also include the fact that the black hole grows and its gravitational pull increases? Yes, I will, and I do intend to do that. So the whole score is what's going to increase, basically as it's picking up blocks, that's what's going to increase its size. This real quick so not everything geeks out when I do something here. Ignore that voice crack, I think that's what that was. Does black have ring? Not yet. So I haven't worked on, if you're just joining the stream now, get your head because I don't know if you've been in the stream yet. I have not made the visuals for the black hole yet. I'm trying to do some of the base mechanics for picking up blocks and growing in size first, and then I'm going to start working on the visuals. Your videos help so much that I type out every command on PlayStation. Dang, that's dedication. That's awesome, dude. Okay, so I'm going to make you this. And 200 and 250. Actually, wait, I should go scaling more, shouldn't I? Yeah. 150, 300, 600. And we'll put this to that. Alright. Now, try black hole again. And basically, as it increases its whole number... Oh, whoopsie daisy. The end thing, use this. Yeah, with the in the ends. Yeah. I won't do it yet, but I might do that because I think it'd be kind of funny. Alright, so I'm gonna make this thing grow a little bit quicker on purpose. By manually spawning in a few bits of debris. Because I want you guys to see, it's gonna take a bit, and that's on purpose, it's gonna take a bit to start increasing in size. How did your black hole avoid the command blocks? So basically, as it's throwing the debris around, it's going to attempt to mine the block below it as the debris, but it's going to be unable to because it basically is checking, can it mine the block below it with the pickaxe? And if it can, it's going to destroy the block. If not, it's going to ignore the block. So it's completely fine. Like, it won't mine bedrock, so it won't mine command blocks either. I'm just going to spawn a bit of debris here. Ignore the baby ones, they won't be like that. It's just because I spawn them manually to increase stuff. I think I'm actually just gonna increase the base spawn rate. Oops. Ignore that. So, like I said, slowly right now, it's kind of slowly picking up commands. Or, sorry, picking up blocks. And by the way, the reason I want to do this one specifically on live stream is because I want your guys' thoughts and opinions on the visuals. So anyway, I can copy and paste the commands over to a PlayStation controller. I used to play on Xbox. I used to do commands on Xbox. One of the things I know you can do on Xbox is plug a keyboard in. And it will allow you to type in on the keyboard. I think you can even control copy and paste with the keyboard. I don't know if you can do that on PlayStation, but if you can do it on Xbox, I would be surprised if you could. Yeah, the black hole's gonna spin. The black hole's gonna have a couple different FMBEs for the visual. Okay, but now you guys can sort of see how it's doubled how many blocks it picks up at a time. I'm just gonna manually set it to the next one so you guys can see the next level. So you can see it's actually picking up a fair few number of blocks. I'm gonna manually set it to the next level. Use a flat orange stained glass for an accretion disc. That's a good idea. Okay. We're gonna go one more level. Oh, that's not it. Okay, so this is the next level. So if you're on the ground, I mean, you can see there's a fair few number of blocks that are kind of orbiting out here. If you want the black hole to sit perfectly on the block, you need set Y position -0.16. Gotcha. Thank you. I don't actually need to for this, but that's helpful to know for the future, because I do have some more FMBE plans. I think it should be faster, guys, right? It should be faster. Come on. Let's double it. Double it and give it to the next guy. Gotta change how it kills it though. Run. Scoreboard. Players. Set. Add S. Explode. 399. Alright, I'm gonna make it a much bigger radius. Should have the chance to not advance to the next stage, so it just dies out. I'm gonna make it so there's some way you can fight it, maybe. But I think this is really cool because it's like legitimately just tearing apart a piece of terrain, if that makes sense. I mean, you guys can actually kind of start seeing the square of the spread players. Let me track if these farther ones are getting close enough. Hey, so I just completed doing the commands for the Spider-Man web swinging mechanic, but for some reason, even though there are enough errors in my commands, it won't let me swing when I use the fishing rod. What do you mean enough errors? You shouldn't have any errors. Is there any way to make entities render from a farther distance like the Ender Dragon? Not as far as I'm aware, unfortunately. Which would be cool to make the black hole, like, giant. I am going to get to that. I will, like I said, visuals are coming for a second. I want to get the actual picking up of stuff. Okay, this is basically, right now, the max speed of picking up blocks from the environment that the black hole is capable of. What do you guys think? Is this strong enough, or should we add a couple more potential layers of height? So the thing is, FMBE vehicles are possible, but they kind of lag behind the player. They don't look great. Stronger? All right, hold on. Let me do a vote. Let me do a vote. Because votes are fun. I like doing votes. Is this strong enough for the max black hole? And pull. There you go. So you can decide if we want to make it even stronger at max speed, or maybe use structures to fill more circular chunks with air and spawn lots of FMBEs. Not quite sure what you mean by that. Make a starvation counter so it doesn't have enough stuff to pull in and dies out. I could do that, Mr. Puddles. That actually wouldn't be terribly difficult. Like, I think what would be fun is, especially if it's near something, it should destroy whatever's near it. The black hole will get bigger. I'm gonna make it visually bigger after I want to get the absorbing stuff first. I'm also gonna make all these guys rotate. Because I think that might make it look cooler. But I don't want V dot Y should be 0. v dot x should also be 0. Don't need v dot gravity. I don't need most of these. I literally just need a y rotation. I think fantasy makes this more complicated than it needs to be at times. Equal 3 equals no. Explode equals dot dot dot. Don't need you. Don't need VX. I don't need VZ. I think they should be slower. And let me keep reading what you guys are saying. Guppy, have I watched Legend of Korra? Yes. Animals make it bigger, and blocks make the pool stronger. Sort of. Maybe use structures to fill more circular chunks of the area with air and spawn lots of FMBEs. Oh, so it pulls like a chunk? Maybe. Well, the problem is I can't really mine as easily that way. I have an idea. Oops. Make this 20. And why are you being lagging? Yeah, I know why you're being lagging. Okay, I'm just gonna restart real quick. You need more bending videos, but there isn't more bending in the series. Oh, I am actually going to go through, and now that I have better access to custom animations, I want to remake the bending series. Whoa, wait. Hold on. I think I spawned 2 by accident. Okay, so it's going up more than 1 per counter sometimes. Equals 1.9. There we go. The problem with pulling in chunks of land is I can't make, it's hard to interlock, especially with the rotation that they give me the FMBs. It's kind of difficult to make them lock together consistently. Like it's a good idea, it's just, it's a little bit difficult to do, if that makes sense. I'm also gonna make it kill closer so that way there's not so many clogged up in the middle. Because the black hole visual is gonna be big enough that's gonna not even be necessary to see them, if that makes sense. Killing animals increases in size and range while consuming blocks makes a pool. Nah, because I mean they're both just mass. I want them both to just kind of do the same thing, if that makes sense. Me and my friends made a bending survival series with your commands, and it was so fun. I mean, I got all 5 elements. You know, I got earth, fire, bread, water, and earth, fire, air. There we go. I mean, cheap blocking would just be removing tags, really. Okay, so we're about to hit max speed on this thing. Sokka's boomerang, yeah. Alright, what do you guys think as far as destruction so far? Let's do this. I want to test... Let me build a house. Let me build a house. I think that'll be a good little determining factor. I'm going to build 2 houses. I'm going to build one kind of close and then one kind of far. And that will kind of be a good way, I think, to tell, are we going at a good speed? Be the nicest house you guys have ever seen built in Minecraft, by the way. Because I think a good way is how fast is this house gonna get destroyed? You know what I'm saying? And then how much time? What time is this stream at? About an hour in. Okay, so I probably won't have time to finish the visuals. Well, I don't know. I might have time to finish the visuals today. So I got like half an hour. I like to stream for an hour and a half. I find that's a comfortable speed for me to, or a comfortable amount of time for me to live stream for. So this is the finest house known to Minecraft. Okay, then we're gonna have one further away. Oh, I checked close. That's my bad. That's what you guys are saying. How did I learn commands? I actually have a good video on literally just titled How to Learn Commands. It's like a roaming gladiator on the cover of the thumbnail. When people ask me that question, I recommend you go watch that video because it's going to give you a better answer than I would give on stream. Think of a stage where it creates rings of debris that damage the player, and you have to kill individual blocks of debris before you can land a hit. I'm not actually going to do a boss fight with this. Because the flying blocks damage the player, yes, I can do that. I don't know if they have to do a full boss fight, but I can make the flying blocks damage players. Entities get sucked in and flip upside down. I mean, I can do that. Alright, let's try this out. Add a Bicon laser to the black hole. I don't know what that is. Could you inform me? You can have velocity scores of the blocks that increase towards the center. They already do get faster as they go towards the center, actually. Beacon beam, that could work. Add the black hole rings like Interstellar. Definitely need to remake some of the older commands. Yeah, I have a lot of older commands that I want to remake, such as the Thor one that I've done in previous streams, or started on previous streams. Yeah, you can't use beacon beams with particle commands. Okay. So right now, the black hole is in the 3rd stage. Well, I wouldn't need a velocity score. I can just see the radius that the thing is to the center of the black hole. Okay, so let's take a look at my beautiful house. The close house, just kind of towards the edge of the perimeter, is taking a little bit of damage. Let me get some decorations in here real quick. We'll get a lantern. We'll get some chests. I mean, it's not a home unless you have a crafting table next to a furnace. Am I right? Where's the furnace at? Where's a bed at? Beds are up here. Whatever. Do glass furnace. Alright. So let's decorate this house while there's a black hole going on. Bed here, obviously. Put a lantern there. Boop. We're gonna decorate this one too. This one's taken much less damage. A little bit of damage it's taken though. It will pull players, yes. You can make the blocks make an hourglass shape where it stacks them in like a cone shape from top to bottom, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. Spaghettification to the mobs in the terrain over time. I can stretch out mobs. It actually might be fun to stretch mobs out as it gets closer. I can do that. If that's what you're talking about, like stretching it. If that's what you mean. Okay, black hole is nearly at full speed. I'm gonna change the orbit a little bit. Just so there's less debris on the air at a time, it's gonna get closer to the black hole a little bit easier. Here's what I can do. Let me see if I remember this. I might mess up all the blocks. We'll see. V dot y scale equals 1.01. No. Equals q dot life time times 0.1 plus 1. Okay, did I type that in right? No, clearly I did not. What is it? I know there's a v dot scale something, but I forget exactly what it is. Do I have it here? Is it? V scale. Is that why? There it is. V dot xz scale equals q dot life time times 0.1 Yeah, thank you guys. I'm sorry I didn't read. If I had read chat, I would have realized you guys were all telling me the typo that I had. Okay, what do you guys think? Does that look good as far as stretching out? I'm not gonna do mobs in this live stream for legal reasons. No, for time constraint reasons. What do you guys think of that? Stretching out the blocks. You guys like how that looks? Now you're not going to see the more extreme effects as it, because the black hole is going to get too big, but what do you guys think? Less extreme. When would you start your YouTube channel, or just command block things in general? Well, I started commands long before I did my YouTube channel. What made me start my channel is I basically did a lot of realms. People were asking me for help with their realms, and I got the same question over and over again. So I'm like, why not just make a quick video? So instead of people asking me the same question over and over again, I could just link them the video. You know what I mean? In the direction of the black hole. Well, then I wouldn't have the randomized rotation where they're kind of looking like they're floating, if that makes sense. You get an orange glass block around it. Yeah, I am going to do that. Why is your name Guppy Duck? But your player's not a guppy or a duck. Guppy Duck is actually a nickname my dad had for me as a kid. Yeah. I think I've talked about it more on other live streams, the holes around that, but yeah, that's what it is. We'll do the max black hole size first. Oh, I gotta do smooth animations, don't I? Give me 1 second to pull up some notes that I have. right? Yeah. 20, we'll put this to 20, put this at 2. Oh, I messed up the Y scale then. Is there a way you could give that random rotation to any fox and a tag, then remove the tag when they get near enough for spaghettification? Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Don't know that I'll have time to in this live stream, unfortunately. What am I missing? Why is XZ scale is working, B.Y scale is not working? It should be. So we're at 50. 2. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Kudos to time 10, that's fine, that can stay. 2. 2. Nope, not you. I don't want a baby, it's gonna mess up. Okay, I don't know why the Y scale is not, is it? Okay. So now I should be able to do 50 to 150, and then bring this up to, we'll do 3 for this one. Might need to do some extra crap. Let's see. Extra stuff, sorry. Oh, let's see if this works. No, it does. Kind of. I think I need to do it. Okay. That. Okay, let's see what happens if I hit 50. Let's see if it works. Now this should start expanding. But more so looks like it's just vibrating. Let me just try the next scale up. so I can get an idea if it's working or not. I'll do 30, 30. Do 5, 5. 151 to 300. It's a bit pulsating-y. I don't know if I actually hate the pulsatingness of it though. Especially when I get a couple of these set up. Pulsating look might kind of work. Yeah, it's the creeper slowing animation. Sorry if I didn't respond. I will have an orange glow to it, yeah. I think I'm not gonna do orange glass. I think I'm gonna do like an orange shroom light that's like really thin for the ring. Yo, why it funky though? Why it got that beat to it though? That's so funny. 1 to 600 would be 7. 7. Just a heads up, guys. I am gonna be. Wait, what? It should be just 10. That's probably why it's a little funky right now. How did I not notice that? $300, $600, wait. What's this one? Dude, it is getting funky right now. Oh my goodness. Solar eclipse? Yeah, there's solar eclipse in like Europe yesterday. I think the totality was only in Spain, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's try this again, see what it looks like. This is gonna be the base, but I have like a couple of them stacked up on like slightly offset rotations, so it looks a little bit more circular. I think I should be able to make it so the spaghettification only happens close to the black hole, and it'll be facing the black hole. I can do that. I probably won't be able to do it this stream. I'm gonna have to be wrapping up stream pretty soon here. Oh, also let's take a look at the houses. So this house is not great. This house is still mostly intact. Alright, so this is going to be probably the last thing I do on this live stream today. But I mean, you can see he kind of did a number on the terrain here. Oh, there goes the blast furnace. And he gone. I am going to try to let it scale up to max size just to see what it looks like. Okay, we're about to get to the next size up. So it should start expanding a little bit. I think it did expand. I'm pretty sure it expanded correctly. Beautiful houses. Thank you. I built them myself. Especially, yeah, this one's especially beautiful. The chest is there. The bed's gone. This house is still mostly intact. Okay, it just grew. You guys just saw that. It just grew to the next size up. As like I said, we're gonna layer a couple of different FMBEs that are gonna be the center of this black hole right here. Okay, so the next size up is gonna be when it hits 600. And as you can see, the rate at which it grows, because it's picking up more blocks the bigger it gets, or summoning in more debris the bigger it gets. That's why it's gonna start increasing the rate at which it grows, basically. How are you making the blocks get bigger? Play animations. Okay, so it's about to get the next size up. There we go. Just grew again. This is its second to final form. Do the end thing before stream ends? Probably not, because then I have to go to the end and it just takes a while to load. Really, this is gonna be my tutorial for tomorrow, but I might have made it too big to finish for the tutorial. I mean, I have a tutorial schedule. I mean, like the members only tutorial, because they're like a week ahead. But I technically have no channel members, so I don't have to be on time for that. But I would like to keep that schedule, especially because I'm gonna be busy the rest of the week. I gotta drive 34 hours, so. Yeah, this is vanilla. This is just command blocks. Alright, it's about to hit the last level up. When it hits 1200, that's the current max size. Is it kind of like the Witherstorm video? The one that's coming out tomorrow, it's bloodbending. It's just a tutorial. Alright, this is the last scale up that we're gonna see. So you can see it gets bigger again. And that's gonna be kind of the max size that the black hole is really gonna reach. Is this right here. No, that's you know what? Screw it. Let's just do 20. I feel like I'm just gonna run it. I'm gonna manually set it to the max score. What I want to do though is, hold on, 10, 20, 30, 40. I want it to spin faster as it gets bigger too. 50. I did this out of more. I'm gonna just move you up here. It just makes so much more sense. And 60. It might be too fast. We'll see. Yes, this is the first one, so we're gonna skip to 300. Yeah, we're gonna skip to 600. Alright, and we're gonna watch as it hits the last level up, basically. You ready? And that is the max size for the black hole. As you see, it's pretty massive. It pretty much has already destroyed my close house. It's pulling everything into it. Thank you, I appreciate it. With the storm versus black hole, that'd be fun. I gotta finish the visuals for the black hole first, though. Because just being a spinning cube is kind of lame. So I'm gonna make a lot better visuals for this. Don't worry. But part of that's gonna be off stream. And like I said, I'll fix this spaghettification probably off stream as well. Couldn't log into YouTube at first. Sweet. Made a black hole a few days ago. It was terrible. I like this black hole. I think it's pretty neat. Alright, let's mess around with the visual. Let's do that real quick. We'll do hole V. B, execute as at E, name equals black hole, add at S, unless entity at S, no, at E equals 2, name equals hole V, run summon box Minecraft as adult hole V. You should make GLaDOS for Portal 2. It's not a bad idea. Can you tell us one of the abilities for blood bending? It's not blood bending, it's more blood magic. You'll see it tomorrow. It's only one ability. It was more so, the creation that's coming out tomorrow was more so a chance for me to test first-person animations, more than anything else. Okay, some fox. Okay. Ability. Too many stuff right now. Too much stuff going on right now. Pop. Pop. Let me do that. Hole V. Nope. Chain. Tag at E. Name equals hole V. Add. Oops. Add block. That's what makes it an FMBE for those who are curious. And replace item. Entity at E. Name equals hole V. Slot.weapon.main hand. 0. Black. Concrete. I'm not going to do all the visuals, I'm going to do some of them. Just finished doing the commands for the web singing, but for some reason, even though there aren't any errors in my commands, it won't let me swing when I use the fishing rod. Do you know why? Unfortunately, that's really not enough information for me to go off of Papal VR. I suggest you join my Discord. That'd be the easiest way to help you. Okay, where's the block that I... execute as E, name equals hole V, at S, run scoreboard, players, operation at S, hole equals, at E equals 1, name equals black hole. Did I type that right? I don't use operations very much. Should be able to do 45 plus. 45 plus. There we go. V. Let me try 90 plus. I'm just curious what 90 plus looks like. 90 plus. 90 plus. You get ads and lives? Yeah, I have it set. I think it should be set to the lowest setting for how often you get ads, though. Hopefully. No. 45. 45 looks better. Yeah, I like that. It's a little more consistent in its shape. Because I need to... Where's the block you were on? Must have eaten the block. $45 plus. $45 plus. That's basically the base form of it. Plus that. Womp womp. Plus. Plus whole V. Okay. That should be good. That should get us through all the life cycles and give just a little bit more depth and shape to it. I'm still going to give it orange ring. So. Let me just add up some of the score manually. Just make sure all the visuals look good. I think they look good. What do you guys think? What are we thinking about this? We all enjoying it? We all think it looks good? I want to add the orange ring. If that's what the accretion disc is, I want to add the orange ring. Probably won't do it on live. So I gotta end live stream soon because it's. I normally like to stream for an hour and a half. I think. What are we at? Are we at an hour 15? Oh, I forgot to end the poll. Make the accretion ring swing really fast. Okay, I can do that. Hour 40 for last stream. Okay, I'm over. Okay, so gonna just see what it looks like at max size. Make sure it looks good. I'm gonna add the accretion disc after. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Tutorial will be out for this at some point, and you can just eat away at your worlds as much as you please. So, yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna use the black hole and some of that alien-based terrain over there, in case you guys are curious why I did in this world to begin with. But yeah, man, this is it does some destruction. Not as much as the nuke. The nuke definitely blows up more. But I think overall, I mean, you give this enough time. If I were to time lapse this, man, it would do a lot. I'm actually gonna do one quick thing here, just out of curiosity. And essentially, this should double the amount. Oh yeah, I will throw in some particles, don't worry. At least I just can't. Unfortunately, I won't have time to do all of it on live stream. Alright, let's skip ahead. 200. Probably needs to go downwards a little bit, because right now it's like the bottom of it is right at the bottom. So maybe make it so they teleport up right now, because they're kind of just everything's going through the bottom right now. Yeah, but I am gonna have particles. Okay, I'm not gonna try this in a new area just to see how devastating it is right now. Yeah, this will be a vid. You guys see how many foxes are on the map right now? There's a lot of FMBEs going on right here. I can hear my computer fans whirring. Oh. I think it'd be slightly too fast. Oh, why leave this one? Alright, let's go tear apart a forest real quick before I end live stream. I guess this savannah, because that's over here. No, we'll go over here. Let's remember, it doesn't do anything to mobs yet. I will add mob functionality as well eventually. Not yet. We're using sulfur cubes as block displays for the blocks to be less laggy. Well, maybe for the debris blocks, but we wouldn't be able to change their size or rotation that well. Alright, let's do it right. Let's do it right here. This tree. Oh, I did not add to the area. Oopsies. So I'm gonna tear apart this village, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So also, like I said, if you guys can help me, one of the things that I've been trying to push is just getting some of my shorts out there, more than anything else, because if I can kind of get my shorts to be a little bit more successful, that gives me more time to make really fun and complicated stuff like this black hole. Like this black hole, for example, like the Thor remake, like the corruption biome, all that kind of stuff. So one of the things you guys can really do to help me is I'm trying to use my shorts to really push that forward. So if you guys can, like, if you see my shorts, watch it through like 2 or 3 times, give it a like, give it a comment. If you guys have the time, that would just be super helpful. It would help really grow, start getting my commands out in front of more people, and just allow me to spend more time making these projects and putting more time into these projects, you know what I mean? So if you guys happen to be able to do that, that would be awesome. Yes, you use sulfur cubes for some easier block displays and use play animations to make them bigger. I don't think you can make them bigger. I gotta reduce the spaghettification. For those who are, it looks like some people might be joining. If you guys are just joining the stream, just heads up, about to end it. We're gonna let this black hole grow and see how it tears apart this village, and yeah. Okay, so at 150, it's gonna hit. Look at that! I got a wall. I gotta change this spaghettification. It gets too thin. So I will fix the spaghettification of certain things. It just gets too thin. Gubbyduck, could you do Skullduggery Pleasant with commands? I have no idea what that is. Do you know how to make a command to remove player tags? Yeah, I have a whole video on tags on my channel. It's an old one, but it still all works. So just look up Gubbyduck tags and you'll probably see it. Alright, so we're at 300, so we're at the fourth stage of the black hole. So he has 2 bigger sizes still available. Have you heard of the agent move? Yes, the one that doesn't really do anything, if that's what you're talking about. It's interesting, it doesn't take any leaves. I think, now that I'm remembering, I think spread players might not be able to land on top of leaves. Interesting. I'll look into it. Yeah, I think it goes below leaves. That's fine, I can figure out a different way to do leaves. Oh, okay, I'll take a look into it. Maybe I haven't looked into it as much as I thought Coding Whiz. I'll take a look at it. Oh man, tore apart this house. Well, it still is tearing apart that house. How's the stream going? It's going good. It's getting towards the end, but I mean, this is the black hole that we have so far. It's not finished. I want to adjust some of the visuals, add some visuals to it. Gotta stop the foxes tripping. And yeah, spaghettification is definitely too much. Okay, black hole is about to grow to the max size here in a second. I'm gonna take the tops off the trees. But I gotta do something different for the leaves though. No, I didn't even try to do chunks of stuff. And now we have the max size black hole. So let's see how much is going to start tearing apart this village. We're going to have to make the orbit a little bit less so it gets to the center of the black hole a bit quicker, so there's not so many foxes in the going around at one time, just for lag's sake. Yeah, like a wall block, like a sandstone wall, like that. See, it's getting a bit laggy. It's definitely be a lot laggier for some of you guys who are on like PlayStation or something. So we're gonna do it real quick. We're gonna just make the orbit just a little bit more towards the center of the black hole. But for those curious, this is kind of what the black hole did. Yeah, it is kind of similar to the oversized TNT explosions. That's what I was thinking too. I just want to fix the orbit a little bit, so it's just gonna get just a bit closer to the black hole. No, wait, I was doing the opposite. This way you won't have so many just kind of lingering around, causing lag. Let me go back over to the village real quick. Another little spin around. Should also make it scale up a little bit faster, especially at the beginning. Let me get you with chat. There was an H and L in the description. Nice. What was preventing you from doing the boss fight specifically? So, should scale up a bit faster, should get closer to the black hole a little bit easier. It needs to go faster. Hold on. Let me just... Boop. Promise I am ending stream. I just keep procrastinating ending stream. Literally looks like Ligma. What's Ligma at the Royal Pleb? Ooh, no. I'm gonna increase it a decent amount because there's just so much on there that it just needs to get close to the black hole sooner than it is. Let's try it again. What video is the corruption biome from? I can't find it. I didn't actually make a tutorial on it yet because it was originally going to come out in combination with the Eater of Worlds boss, but I had to cancel the Eater of Worlds boss, which is something that I am actually about to get back into restarting the Eater of Worlds. Alright. Let's just see. Should everything be moving quicker? Yes, it looks like everything's moving quicker towards the black hole. Did you do a Hollow Knight boss fight? I actually did consider doing that. I forget why I canceled it. So, it should be scaling a little bit faster. I'm just going to max it out real quick. And that is the max scale black hole. As you can see, it collects a lot of blocks. Still moving fairly slow though because of how many there are. There's just genuinely so many. Like if I throw an item down, it's lagging. Yeah, it's lagging. Oh well. There's ways I can fix that. I'll probably just scale down how fast this one. Alright, well, that being said, I'm going to end stream at this point. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys all appreciate it. And, yeah. Keep an eye out. Some more videos dropping tomorrow, as well as, video every week. And I'm spending some more time making even more complicated stuff than usual in my tutorials. So I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Oh yeah, also 25k I'll do a competition. Yeah, give me the 25k subs and we'll do another command block competition.